What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon video. Today, we're going to talk about something I'm very excited about. This is a last second kind of video because I wasn't planning on recording anything today. And that is just the fact that Pokemon Home is now live. And I was surprised by this. I didn't know it happened. It came out, I guess, like sometime yesterday. And it's available on mobile devices. I have it here. You probably won't be able to see it because of the phone glare. Whatever, it's on my phone. And then it's on Nintendo Switch as well. All you have to do is link your Nintendo account between the two, and you'll be able to get it. I'm going to try and get this so you can see it. You can kind of see the logo there. It was there for a second. Anyways, it's on both devices. And so it's just very exciting to have this because that means new Pokemon are available in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And initially, I thought that these Pokemon were coming up in like surprise trades and stuff because they were hacked into the game because their coding was already there because it was all of like the 35 additional Pokemon we knew we'd be getting. But one of the people from my stream told me last night that yeah, it's live. You can trade and transfer Pokemon in to Pokemon Sword and Shield from previous games as long as they are on that list of 35 Pokemon. So that's really, really cool. So I just want to kind of talk about everything that's going on with Pokemon Home, what it is in case you don't know what it is, the different payment plans that you can do, stuff like that, and just kind of talk about everything that's included in this. So here I am on Cerebi, and this is just some information with the basic features of Pokemon Home. So we got the National Pokedex, which is really cool. It logs everything in Pokemon Home, every Pokemon you've collected, things like that. Super cool. And they have these little 3D, let me move it over. They have these little 3D models that you can look at and view. It's really cool because of the fact that they mimic the animated versions of, well, the drawing, the artist renditions of the Pokemon. So it's really cool to see these 3D models. I'm going to move it back over so we can read the features. Pokemon storage and transfer. Obviously, you can trade through the app either on Switch or on your mobile device. There's Global Trade Station, which I think is cool. Honestly, I think a lot of people were more upset about this being gone in Pokemon Sword and Shield than I was because I thought GTS was kind of a waste of time, considering people wanted a Zekrom level 100 for their level 1 Rattata, stuff like that. It was just a really useless kind of feature, but it's cool that it's back. There is the Wonder Box, which is basically like Wonder Trading in a box. Room Trade, which I believe is just random trades within a large group of people, which I think is really cool. Mystery gifts. They will be doing certain mystery gifts. Right now, you were able to get a Pichu from Pokemon Home, which is pretty cool. There's a judge system where you can look at the stats of a given Pokemon, which is pretty neat as well. And then your room, and this thing is just, you can check various features of different Pokemon, do challenges and stuff like that. You can find battle data, and you can earn Pokemon Home points, which allow you to accumulate home points and put in various Pokemon in, and you can transfer these points to your game and get battle points, which is really cool. So it is out, it's officially out, so I'm going to show us what is available because it is out. Let's see here. The app allows you to connect to Pokemon Sword and Shield and to store Pokemon. There are the two payment plans. If you want to store more than 30 Pokemon, you are going to have to pay for the premium plan. I believe it is, let me look. It is like $3 a month. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. So the payment plan is $3 for 1 month, $5 for 3 months, and $16 for 12 months. So it's definitely more worth it to just get the 12-month plan. And it gives you access to a lot more features. So I'll pull up the features later, but we're going to talk about what you can do here in Pokemon Home. So it's run by Grand Oak, which is just this like hipster, crazy looking Professor Oak, and he wants you to fill the Pokedex in Pokemon Home. You get a level 5 Pikachu for opening the game, as well as you get to pick one of the Generation 1 starters. I picked Bulbasaur since Charmander is already available in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I'd suggest picking Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Transferring Pokemon from Bank gives you 3,000 home points, which is pretty cool if you have access to Pokemon Bank. It is free for 1 month with the release of Pokemon Home. So if you have a 3DS still and you are planning on transferring Pokemon over, I'd recommend doing that. I actually recently just picked up a 2DS again, so I plan on getting my hands on Pokemon Sun and Moon and transferring some Pokemon over. So for Pokemon that can Mega Evolve or Dynamax, you have to transfer that Pokemon specifically into the Pokemon Home. So like Gmax Charizard, you'd have to transfer that Gmax Pokemon into Pokemon Home to register that Gigantamax form. At present, hyper training doesn't transfer from bank to home. So if you did any hyper training in the DS games, you will not be able to transfer those Pokemon into Pokemon Home and have their stats remain hyper trained. You can hyper train them again once you get into Pokemon Sword and Shield, but that is going to cost you a lot of resources. 35 of the previously unobtainable Pokemon are now available in Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well as some Cantonian and Alolan forms, and I will talk about those a little bit here in a second. There's a mystery gift available right now where you can get a special Pichu for using Pokemon Home. And this right here, I feel, is the biggest aspect of Pokemon Home, the thing I'm most excited about, and that is that you can mass release Pokemon. That is so big. I've asked for that for the longest time in Pokemon Sword and Shield because of the fact that I do shiny breeding, and that means I can take all those stupid Pokemon that are rejects and that I don't want, transfer them into Pokemon Home and mass release them so I don't have to do it one by one in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that is huge, and I will be making a guide covering exactly how to do that here in the next couple days now that Pokemon Home is available. So yeah, that pretty much covers all the features available with Pokemon Home. I'm going to bring us over to the Pokemon that are now available in Pokemon Sword and Shield because of this. So we've got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, all the rest of the Gen 1 starters. Then we got Mewtwo and Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, Keldeo, the Gen 7 starters, so Rowlet and Popplio, all those are available. Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo, Lunala, Necrozma, Marshadow, Zeraora, Melton, Melmetal, and then also the alternate form. So Alolan Raichu is available in Pokemon Sword and Shield now. Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales, Diglett, Meowth, Ponyta, Cantonian Ponyta, Farfetch'd, Cantonian Weezing, Corsola, Zigzagoon, Linoon, Darumaka, and Darmanitan from Unova, Stunfisk, and then all the different hats for Pikachu, which I believe are obtainable in Pokemon Go. And Pokemon Go support is not yet available for Pokemon Home, so we may have to wait a little bit longer for the different hat forms of Pikachu. I'm not sure if they were available in previous versions of 3DS games. It's been a long time since I've played any 3DS Pokemon games. So those are the Pokemon that are now available, and this is just really cool. I plan on making some more videos covering everything Pokemon Home related. The final thing I wanted to show are just how to transfer stuff into Pokemon Home. So here's a nice little flowchart. You can really just Google this anywhere. It's a nice chart showing how to get the Pokemon from the older generation of games into Pokemon Home. And then also there is a little chart here showing the different payment plans. Like I said, it is going to be $3 for 1 month. It's going to be $5 for 3 months and $16 for 12 months, as well as the premium plan upgrades. So if you have the basic plan, you are unable to move Pokemon from Pokemon Bank. You need premium to move Pokemon from previous games into Pokemon Home. With the basic plan, you only get 30 Pokemon slots compared to the 6,000 you get with the premium. Number of Pokemon that can be placed in Wonder Boxes is limited to 3 rather than 10 with the basic plan. You can only use 1 slot in the GTS rather than 3 with the basic plan. You are allowed to participate in room trades, however you cannot host them if you have the basic plan, and you are unable to use the judge function, which was that feature that allowed you to look at Pokemon stats and EVs and things like that within Pokemon Home. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to talk about in regards to Pokemon Home today. I will be making more videos and guides covering everything Pokemon Home as I start to play with it myself. I haven't had a lot of time to do so yet, and I plan on spending pretty much the rest of the day figuring out everything you can do with Pokemon Home and making some videos covering that information. So expect more Pokemon Home stuff coming out over the next couple of days. But like I said, that is all I have for you guys for this video. If you like this video and found it to be entertaining and helpful, be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to share the video with your friends. Let's grow this community here on the channel. Speaking of community, we have a community Discord where people go to trade, talk, everything Pokemon in this Discord. It's a lot of fun, good place to be. I stream Pokemon over on Twitch, and that Twitch channel will be linked in the description below. We do shiny hunts, max raids, competitive battling, stuff like that. Tons of fun stuff for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that's where I get a lot of the stuff from my YouTube channel. A lot of that stuff stream highlights, so if you're interested in seeing any of that live, be sure to check me out there. All my other social media should be on screen here, so if you're interested in keeping up with the channel, whether it be for content or just me as a person and some stuff going on outside the channel, be sure to follow me on those. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.